What's going on, guys? Today we're going to be getting another infected nuke, and we're going to be doing it on the map Shoothouse today. So I do have a very specific strategy to this map because this is one of the most difficult maps, I think, and that's because it is a smaller map and everybody ends up getting infected before you can even get close to 30 kills, so there's no way you can hold them all off and get 30 kills unless you just get really lucky. But yeah, it's very difficult. I ended up getting on like multiple 20s on this map and just dying because like everybody else gets infected. Usually the game goes quite well if like most of your teammates like to camp in the office, because obviously there's only 3 ways you can get up there: the windows and both stairways, so it's very good to camp in there. And if they are in there, once it gets a bit hard to hold off the infected because there's too many, you can fall back and get the rest of your streak in there with them, and it'll be nice and easy because you've got all your teammates there to protect you and watch all the other ways for you. So the more teammates that are in there, the less infected you'll have to deal with, because there'll be less people that get infected because that spot is so easy to hold off in. And the reason why you want less infected is because obviously it'll be less easier for you to get killed. So you'll get a very boring but like quite easy streak to start with, maybe 10 to 15 kills if you're lucky. That's what you want. So where I'm standing here is in the center of the map, basically. I don't want to, like, everybody's running around right now trying to get as many kills as possible, and that is why people get infected so quickly, because they're just thirsty for kills. They run out, they get killed easily. But I'm in the middle of the map here. I'm in a good spot. I can look right where they're going to basically be spawning down there, and then left. They don't spawn left, but sometimes they do come from the middle there on my left. Just in case they want to come for payback or something. So I stand behind this truck in this head glitch. I'm in the head glitch so that it's very unlikely that they're going to hit me with a throwing knife. They could still hit me with like a very good aim, but it's very unlikely. So I'm standing behind this head glitch using this pistol so I can get nice long range kills. I got a claymore behind me just in case they spawn behind me, because there is a spawn in that back corner behind me. You need to watch on your radar that there's teammates behind you at all times, because if there's no teammates behind you at some point, they can spawn there randomly and come stab you in the back. So what I like to do is, as soon as the claymore behind you blows up and you haven't got an ammo box to put down to put another claymore there, I'll just run back a bit, run back behind me, and depending on how many's alive, I might go up to the office or I might stay down there for a little bit. But yeah, that's how I run this. I just stay here as long as I can, pick up as many kills as possible. Now, you don't have to do this. You could just go and sit up in the office straight away, but that would be quite a bad idea in my opinion. And the reason for that is because you could go stand in the office, right, and everybody that runs around because they're thirsty for kills or whatever they're doing, everyone that runs around, they will end up getting most of the kills in the beginning and then dying over time, and you won't be able to get shot off on any of the infected because all the people on the ground will be getting all the kills, and by the time all the people on the ground are dead, that's when you could probably start getting shot off on some of the infected to get some kills. So you won't probably start your streak until quite far into the game when probably half the lobby is infected. At that point, it's going to be quite difficult to hold them off. And if you can hold them off because of the amount of people you've got with you, that's great. But you need to rely on your teammates now to not die for you to be able to get this nuke. You need to make sure your teammates are good enough not to get thrown knife. And usually that's never the case, because people rob people's kills, people get impatient, people jump on the windows and get thrown knife easily, stuff like that. And eventually it's going to get too much for you, you're going to get overrun, and you're not going to be able to hold off easy. You'll have to reload, there'll be too many, all that kind of stuff. And by the time that happens, you probably will only be on like a 20 kill streak. So I think standing in the middle, standing in a comfortable spot that's not where everyone is to begin with, to get a couple of kills before you go up there, is a little bit of a smart idea, especially on this map because it's small. So now I'm playing it a bit risky, but that's because I'm kind of trying to rush, because, you know, everyone in that room could die at any second, and as soon as they do, it's basically game over. So I'm trying to rush, get as many kills as I can as fast as possible. I want to be basically on the front line, like right at the front, in front of everyone. Like most of these guys probably just want to survive. That's all they really want to do. That's why they're sat back in here behind their shields. I want to get a nuke, so I'm right at the front trying to get all the kills, and that's why I'm in front of everyone. So everybody else is in here back behind their shields taking cover. I'm trying to sit right at the front and get all the kills, but I'm being careful about it. Also, when you're using this shotgun, if you get this shotgun on this map, then make sure to aim down sight as much as possible. Obviously I'm not doing it because it's close enough range, but when you're like not even really medium range, sometimes you can be quite close and still get hit markers. So I would advise trying to aim with this as much as possible. But yeah, there we go. Like I said, I fell back into this room and finished the rest of my streak off in here, and as I called it in, it started to get hectic, so that was perfect timing. So that was very lucky. So yeah, that is a nuke on infected on Shoothouse. Quite a difficult one, but it was definitely so much fun doing this. I've only got 3 maps left, I believe. So yeah, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll catch you guys in a bit.